As we know, it takes years and years of investment, time, and a lot of dedication and hard work for a brand to reach at such a position that a brand no longer has to introduce itself. Well, reaching at such point, whatever product you launch, every customer loves to buy it, as they know you have given them the real feeling of the brand. So, what to do if you have to protect your brand from the conflicts? There's no such thing as known in the market from the e-commerce field. My name is Anil Abedin, and I will tell you today how to protect your brand using transparency from money. So what is transparency? Transparency is a product's realization code that is applied on each product to protect your product from the counterfeits. Every transparency code is applied on your product using a 2D barcode label which contains information about the product and some details about the manufacturer. And it is protected in such a way that a customer only receives the authentic products. So why a brand would take so much time to invest himself and to use those labels? Well, I will tell you why transparency is important these days and what are the benefits of this. The first one is proactive listing protection, which protects your product from anyone to list on Amazon, and without a specific code your product can't be listed. So your product is totally protected and no one is able to resell your product without your permission. The second one would be global protection. Each marketplace where transparency has been launched, your product is protected and no one can have your ASIN listed over here or sell at your name. The third one is the customer trust. As we know, when a customer sees the transparency badge on your product, he believes that the product is from the right brand and from the original sourcing. So he directly purchases the product and get the authentication from the transparency or Seller Central app as well. The fourth one and the most important one is the data security. We know that every 2D label contains a lot of information about the manufactured products and the detailed page views itself. So this information is protected as only shared with the third-party sellers. So let me tell you how many types of labels that you can use while using the transparency here. The first one is the simple transparency bar 2D barcode label having a transparency code on it and being used right side of the product label. The second one is using inside the packaging label of the product and to know which is known as inside label protection. And the third one is counterfeiting or the upper edge of the product label, so that your transparency label is shown first and then your brand name is there. You will see the three types of the labels right in the video over here, and you see these are the three types you can use and have the products labeled accordingly. So what to do and how to do this transparency code labels and what is the procedure for that? Let me tell you one by one. Firstly, you have to enroll your ASIN or product into the Amazon transparency using a brand registry through Project Zero or Transparency tab access. Then after your product is registered and you are successfully enrolled with your products with transparency, you can download the 2D barcode labels and print it over the product. These product labels are being verified from the transparency account manager. Once you are done with the packaging and the labeling over the product, you can send the product to the fulfillment center. Every product that is reaches to the fulfillment center after it is enrolled in the transparency is scanned from the fulfillment center. And if any product regarding to that is that selected product doesn't have the transparency label, that is totally rejected. And the accepted ones are only that are containing those labels. After when the customer places the order, the product is sent out to the customer, but before sending out, it is again saying that only the transparency barcode label product is sent to the customer. The customer receives the product and can check the product reality by using transparency app, Amazon Seller Central app. I hope this explains very well about the transparency. If you have any questions about the transparency, let me know. I will answer each of them. Thank you very much.